The animation for Hazard's ult is curious. It looks like the projectiles are launched at an angle, so they should be staggered in landing, like Fade or Breach ult from Valorant. But that's not true because all of the highlighted area in Hazard's ult seemingly goes off at the same time. Okay, so then surely Hazard's ult is a rectangular prism, and the projectiles come straight down from the top plane. At least that's what I concluded for a while, until my duo noted that even though the description of the ult says it goes through walls, he seemed to miss a lot of players with the ult that he should have caught. Now, I'm gonna chalk up what he claimed to see to be a ping issue or a skill issue, but here are some things about Hazard ult anyways. So, the basics, you've probably discovered all of this just by playing his playtest. Shields, Defense Matrix, Deflect, Kinetic Grasp, Particle Barrier, and Javelin Spin facing up will block his ult. Fortify blocks his ult if it's used before, and it breaks Orisa out of his ult if it's used after Orisa is trapped. Maga Overrun can't be stopped by his ult, and all the invincibility frame stuff can be used to avoid his ult. Earlier, I said I thought Hazard's ult is a rectangular prism and the projectiles come straight down, but that's not right either. There are projectiles and they are coming at a slight angle, which means you can dodge Hazard's ult without having something above your head. You just need to be up against a structure in front of you, and the structure needs to be taller than your character. The structure also needs to be roughly perpendicular to the direction of Hazard's ult. For example, Mei's Ice Wall, Symmetra ult, Lifeweaver ult, Maga ult, Hazard's Jagged Wall can be used to stop an enemy Hazard's ult if you're able to throw it off another structure to give it some more height. Maybe like a wall to your side that you're taking cover, or if the enemy Hazard has a poorly placed wall, you could throw your wall off his. Also worth mentioning, you can't use an enemy Hazard's wall to dodge his ult. With that logic, you could maybe use an Ayari pylon to block Hazard ult. I wasn't really committed to testing it. In my brief attempts, the answer is no, pylon can't block downpour. Lifeweaver pedal platform blocks it if you stand towards the back of it. Positioned so more of the pedal is in front and above you towards the ulting Hazard. You can drop straight off the back of it, not be under the pedal at all, and dodge the ult. However, if you're directly under the pedal, you will inconsistently be hit by Hazard's ult. In testing, sometimes standing centered under would block downpour, but oftentimes it actually wouldn't. This also means when you're positioning shields, Defense Matrix, Deflect, and Javelin Spin, you don't have to position them straight up. You can have them pointed forward and only slightly tilted up, and it will block Hazard ult. This is probably more optimal because it means you can continue to block incoming damage, and I think in theory it covers more of your teammates behind you. There's a mini over here. That's really all. We were in customs. Here's some other things that we thought were useful, so maybe you'll find it useful. Hazard Spike Guard targets Zarya bubbles regardless of if you blocked before or after the bubble got equipped. So unlike Juno targeting, Hazard will lock on to an already bubbled Zarya. If you Spike Guard a Zarya from full to empty in your resource meter, it breaks about 1.5 Zarya bubbles for somewhere around 70% energy, so maybe don't do that because your teammates will be upset. Spike Guard also targets Shield and Invisible Sombra if she's close enough. More usefully, Spike Guard targets pylons and turrets because you know your DPS won't be breaking those for you. Okay, thanks. Bye bye.